Hello Lilac class. Now for this session, our learning objective is to multiply a fraction by a whole number. And integer is another word for whole number. It means the same thing. Our key vocabulary: fraction, whole number, integer, divide, multiply, repeated addition, numerator and denominator. Now, first of all here, I've got 1/6 times 4. Now, if we think of that calculation in the form of repeated addition, that means 4 lots of 1/6. 1/6 plus 1/6 plus 1/6 plus 1/6 equals 4/6. Remember that the denominator stays the same. You add up your numerators, and in its simplest form, you think of our divisor here, 2. 2 divided into 4 is 2. 2 divided into 6 is 3. Now, the method I want you to use when you're solving these calculations today is 1/6 times 4. You multiply the numerator by the whole number. So 1 times 4 is 4, and then the denominator stays the same. So you get your 4/6, and then in its simplest form is 2/3. Now here I've got 5/13 times 3. So what you do, you times your numerator, which is 5 times 3, so that's 15. Put that at the top. And then your denominator, 13, stays the same. Now this is an improper fraction. We want our answer to be a mixed number. Know how to do that. 13 divided into 15 is 1, and there are 2 left over, and your denominator stays the same. So your answer is 1 and 2/13. Now I'm now going to show you a PowerPoint. Now I'd like you now to see if you can work out the answers to these calculations. We've got 1/8 times 4, 1/4 times 3, 1/9 times 8, and 1/7 times 6. Now, don't worry if you haven't managed to complete those. I'm going to go over the answers with you now. 1/8 times 4. 1 times 4 is 4, and then your denominator 8 stays the same. If you wanted to make that smaller in its simplest form, you divide 4 into 4, which is 1. 4 into 8 is 2, so it would be a half in its simplest form. Here, 1/4 times 3. Multiply your numerator by your whole number or your integer. 1 times 3 is 3, and then your denominator stays the same as 4. 1/9 times 8. 1 times 8 is 8. And then the 9 just stays the same. 1 times 6 is 6, and the 7 stays the same. Now what you've got here, match the calculation to the correct answer. You've actually got pictorial forms, you've got some diagrams representing the fractions. 3/15 times 4. Now this is being represented as a form of repeated addition. You've got 4 lots of 3/15. So each shape has been divided into 15 equal parts and 3 parts have been shaded. So which one of these do you think is the correct answer? Right, now let's look at the answer. The answer is 12/15. Now the first thing you should have thought about was, well, the denominator got to be 15 because each of the shapes has been divided into 15 equal parts. And then you've got 4 lots of 3, which is 12. As well as calculating it, 3 times 4 is 12, and then 15 is your denominator. Solve the calculation below and reduce the answer to its simplest form. So we've got 4/16 times 3. So that's 1 lot, 2 lots, 3 lots of 4/16. 4 parts has been shaded and there are 16 equal parts. Now your answer here is 16 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12/16. Now, this particular question wants the answer in its simplest form. So if you think of your divisor as 4, 4 divided into 12 is 3, 4 divided into 16 is 4. And you should get 3/4 as your answer. You've got several worksheets to work through. You've got some classroom secret worksheets. You've got some other worksheets to do. And if you feel really confident, there's a problem and reasoning sheet to work through. Thank you.